Boom. See, we're fine. Do. Right, well, as I was saying, um, yeah, a lot of attacker escort missions, which is totally cool. I like them. This is our boy right here. The number keeps changing a lot on the plane, which I assume means that I'm flying different planes every time. I kind of doubt they're repainting the numbers on it. You know, sometimes we're 5, sometimes we're 3, sometimes we're 7, sometimes we're 4, whatever. This time we're 5. We are, I believe, Stork 5. I don't know. We're gonna get started, and we're just gonna let the we're gonna use some time compression here because it's a lot to just, you know, kind of fly around all the time. Let's turn the volume down a little bit because it's a lot. It's very loud for me on my my headphones. Let's turn down the time compression and see how loud it is. Yep, still loud. That's fine. It's like an acceptable amount of loud, I think, there. And for those of you, if there's anybody actually watching this, for those of you wondering, I am letting the autopilot take control until we get to the mission area, because it's boring as all hell to just fly there. I turned on some more status indicators on here, because I see that pretty much everybody that I've watched on YouTube actually uses them. I thought, you know, oh, it's like cheating, it's breaking my immersion, blah, blah, blah. And yet everybody still tends to use it. So I have them on the right there. I don't have the compass on the left, which pretty much everybody on YouTube does. I've actually just been using the dial there. So we are currently going northwest at pretty much almost exactly 300 degrees. And we'll be going there for quite some time until we get to point 2, which is where we are going to be escorting the attackers and protecting them from enemy interceptors. So that's pretty much the deal right now. I'm playing on track IR, so that's head tracking. I would really like to get VR. I hear it's just totally immersive. The problem is, I still suck at the keybinds for this. I actually have the engine management automated, so I pretty much just have to play with the throttle. I mean, which I would pretty much have to do, or only have to do anyway on the BF-109, because it was one of the rare planes in the World War II era that had automated radiator and engine mixture control, so that the pilot in real life would pretty much only have to manage the throttle. They would still be able to manage, so the ATA tear, that's the manifold pressure, and then that's the RPMs right there of the engine. So those are like the two most important for your engine gauges, pretty much. There's our fuel. I actually don't know what the bottom right one is. That's radiator temperature, I think, or engine temp. I don't know which one. That is actually our altitude right there, which is a little nuts because there's no numbers on it. Speed. Don't really know what that one is. Obviously compass. That's our gyro, basically a gyroscope, I guess you could call it. Yeah, and that's that. So the autopilot's flying us. The BF-109 is probably my favorite plane, just in general. I think the K4 is the best. I mean, which we're not flying. We're flying in the G6. G6 late, so that's kind of after they worked out a little bit of the engine issues that the G6 had initially. It also is a tad lighter, just a teeny bit lighter than a regular G6. And they kind of just went full reversal when they made the G14, which we don't have access to in this. And the G14 is just, in my mind, a major step back in the development of the 109. They made it real heavy, a lot of armor, and it was just, you know, slow, didn't turn as well. I mean, that was the plague of pretty much the entire G series, because the F4 was the fastest, but it was also fragile and light. It didn't take damage well. It could take like air very well. So you could maneuver, and the G-force in the air that was on the plane was fine. But if you were damaged, that would significantly reduce the durability and endurance of the airframe. So then they would break and fall apart. So when they came out with the G series, they kind of overcorrected and put too much armor on it, made it too heavy, and then it became a much different plane to fly. It was still pretty quick, but it didn't maneuver nearly as well at high speeds as the F4 did. Until you got to the K4, which had longer propeller blades and better management of propeller pitch, and a better engine, better injector, so it could go faster and maneuver. And I think they got rid of some of the armor as well. I think they made it lighter than the well, definitely lighter than the G14, but I think it was a little lighter than the G6 as well. So we're almost at the point, so we're going to stop our time compression pretty soon here. Pretty much right now. Okay, so there's a fighter about 9 kilometers away. It's still so loud, you know. Basic options. Volume. How much lower can we make it where it's just gonna be like, ah? Let's try 3%. Oh, that's way lower. Oh my god. And not, oh, it's so loud. 4 or 5? Jesus. Alright, we're just gonna keep it at like 7%. That's kind of crazy how loud 7% is, honestly. But anyway, yeah. Okay, so we got some flak poofing and puffing around a lot of the way. So we're gonna just kind of take a look. I don't really see anything. A lot of, oh, hello. Furball that I didn't notice occur. See, it's still a learning curve here, right? Still very much a learning curve. Flak. Are we over the position yet? We are. Okay. So what we're going to do actually is we're going to keep the throttle about the same, and we're going to try and gain some altitude before we go through. We're going to throttle down just a tad because we don't want to be in combat power right now. Yet, not until we get actually involved. That to me, right there, that looks like interceptors. And we are higher than them, which is a good thing. More interceptors. A lot of interceptors. Okay, so we're a little bit over 1200 ATA. 1.2 ATA. So we're going to throttle up. We're going to bring ourselves to our wartime emergency power. That's P-38 Lightnings. It's got to be. Okay, yeah. So I'm going to try and get this one. He's definitely a better turner, or better at high altitude for sure than I am. I suck. Come on. Hit him. I definitely hit him there. There's one engine. Okay. Kind of screw it up. Come on, baby. Ah, flying to the sun. That's rude. And smart. Smart decisions. Smart decisions. I'm getting a little target fixation here. I should probably just, kind of bail out. Not bail out. No. Bail on these attempts for a friend of his to kind of take me out. I just hit him with the 13 millimeters on that one. Come on. There we go. Okay, he's out. I want to get up again. A 190, interesting. Okay. I might be in the wrong area. Well, I'm sure they are happy for the help. So we're gonna go back down to about 1.2 ATA for a little bit until we see another opportunity for attack. And that'll let us go back into emergency power, even if just briefly. Two kilometers north, huh? North of whom? North of him? That's nice. South, 6 kilometers out. Okay, so their target's being destroyed, that's for sure. 9 clicks out. That's me, Raven 7. But wait, I'm... Okay. So I like to do just like a little abrupt, just a little uppy there, so I can, when I look behind, so that way I can see over the tail a little bit. You know, someday I'm gonna have to learn the manual engine mixtures and whatnot, but that would require me to fly a different plane that isn't a 109, so... Where is everybody? There's a plane. Okay. Which I'm not sure if you can see with the impression on Twitch or YouTube. But there's a there be a boy out there. More there. That's flak. I mean, right over there, those clouds. So that's me, Hans Leopold Osterman. Old hand lip. You know, I got killed in a playthrough in a career that I started a few days ago by an errant flak shell. Well, not errant, an impeccably aimed flak shell. Really blew my whole ass wing off and over enemy territory. Then I got captured as I bailed out. That doesn't look friendly. Alright, so people are returning to base, which means that, oh yeah, I'm way off course. I'm like over enemy territory and all that. Let's do some time compression a little bit and then get us back on track. So we're gonna head off to the southeast a little bit here. Kind of get us more where we should be, and hope that no opportunistic buddies go, actually, what's going on over there? most likely... I don't know if I want to get involved in that. I value my life, which I do, because this career is actually going pretty well so far. So I would like to not get myself fucked up at this point. Fudged. Only I didn't say fudge. Yeah, it's almost that season. It's almost time for 24/7 Christmas Story on TBS, which I'm sure will be on at my dad's house if I go visit. So a lot of times what I like to do is to just end the mission while I'm in friendly territory over here. It'll complete. I haven't gotten the alert saying that it's, mission complete, which will mean that I just canceled the mission, like mission aborted, and it'll say mission failed. But if I end it after it says mission complete, it'll still say I canceled the mission, which I mean is technically true. But it will say mission completed, which we like. We like completing missions. We are actually, you know what? The rest of the wing can really go to point 3. I could just go back to the airfield. I could. I want to. Goodness. I could just actually finish it right here. Yeah, let's do that and start the next one. The next one's a free hunt. So I haven't had one of those in this career yet, where I've been assigned to it. I did shoot down an aircraft. I got the P-38, so I think that brings me up to 3 total kills. Almost an ace. And we've been here for about a week, so we have 1 every other day kill so far. So we started I think on August 6th, and now it's August 13th, so just a little bit over a week. Wait, under a week? A week? It's been a week. Oh, cool. Iron Cross first class. That's nice. Let's see. Let's look at our pilot. I think we have 3 kills now. Yep, 3 kills. So we're getting there. We are getting there. So we have medium density of frontline activity. I'm thinking I might up that because I'm not entirely sure if that means how many planes there are, or if that's just like the stuff that they animate on the ground, like tanks, flak guns, infantry, artillery buildings, blah blah blah. Or like, you can see tracers on the ground shooting at each other as if there's like a battle going on. So actually, let's just try turning that to dense. Watch this be like the end of my career with that working. Okay. Let's do it. Man, if this is at all accurate to real life, can you imagine flying 2 combat missions a day? And what? Probably barely get any sleep too. Also, I hope everybody in the US voted yesterday. It's important to exercise your rights. Okay, so free hunt, we're just gonna go. We're gonna scan, just kind of fly through the enemy lines and see what we see, and that'll be that. Still flying good old number 5. We are blue 5 standing by. Okay, where is it starting us? Oh, it's starting us basically in the combat area. That's nice. No. Why are you... Stop that. Stop going to emergency power. We just want to... No. We just want to go cruising. It's 55% throttle. Oh goodness. Look. Would you look at that? A flight of planes. And another flight of planes. Those look like attackers. Guys. Come on, guys. Notice. I'm not going over there by myself. Oh boy. Wait, auto? So I guess it starts you with auto level. I do have to follow the flight lead. Sadly. Okay, he's going that way. He's going that way. I want to go a little bit more altitude than that. Come on, say that you've seen them. I assume that the altitude dial reads like a clock, so I assume that's like we're at 9,000 meters. I could be wrong, but you never know. Dude, we can literally see an enemy flight right there. Let's just go get them. It's free hunting. We're just kind of like in and out of combat mode here on the engine. We're just barely, you know, at the cusp. Come on, guys. Notice. No, screw it. I'm going in. But I'm scared. One, two, three, four. 5 escorts and 3. Looks like 3 bombers. Probably A-20s or B-25s. Most likely. What are y'all doing? You coming? They're awfully low. I would try and get more altitude to get those attackers. Or escorts, rather. What are they doing? They're following the mission. Why do they gotta do that? I mean, I know it says free hunt. You don't have to engage, but... Okay, so I'm starting to think that frontline activity literally just populates a shit ton of things on the ground, too. Because when I look over here at the front line, my frame rate, it goes down and down. There are planes over there. A lot of planes. Oh my god, I want... Let's compress a little, see what happens. What do we have here? Are those my allies? Ooh, P-38s? I think so. That is definitely not a P-38. If anything, those look like German planes. Friendlies. Except for... Is that one, perhaps? Northeast, 2 clicks. Okay, that's either a Spitfire or a Mustang up there. I think it's a Spit. Yeah, it's a Spit. Okay. So he can bleed my energy real well. So what we want to do is we want to be able to get behind him somehow. Oh boy, a lot of wounded allies here. Oh god, that's not good. I really should not have switched it to dense, huh? Well, let's get this bread or die trying. See, now this is what I mean when I say he can bleed our energies. He can just drag us in circles, and he's going to lose energy way, way, way slower than a 109 can. Thankfully, I'm still on my emergency power, so I can probably get off this set of shots here pretty quickly. Come on. I think I got the pilot with that one. Definitely hit him right in the cockpit. You're kidding. Oh, he bailed. Okay. Okay, so that's one down. Is that a lightning up there? It is. This is a rough spot to be in up here. Jeez. Still nobody on my tail. I can definitely outmaneuver the lightning at least. Jeez. We only get 5 minutes of emergency power, so we want to make sure that we can use that sparingly, because we're going to need it against Spitfires. Like I just used. Okay, I got somebody. I guess. How many of those are friendlies? Not a lot, I bet. I want to try and get a 38. They're a bit slower and more easy for me to counter than the Spitfires. But I gotta watch myself, because there's one on my tail. Emergency power. Let's go, baby. Come on. Where'd he go? There you are. Single scissor. Oh, we can get him, we can get him, we can get him. Did I hit him? I don't think I hit him. Baby, I'm gonna get you. I'm almost out of cannon ammo, that's for sure. That's for tootin'. Okay, that's 2. I'm almost out of ammo, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to be going back. Not back to the future, but just, you know, back to base. My pilot is tired. Gain some altitude. Get the hell out of Dodge. Alright, I got 2 more kills, though. So hopefully when I get back, you know, I'll be an ace. Yeah, they call it free hunt for a reason. Go out, go behind the enemy lines, look freely. There's no pressure to stay for any extended mission period. I'm not even going to go over to point 4 because it's just more time behind enemy lines. I'm just going to try and get out all I can. Let's compress just a little bit of time, make this go a little faster. We're going to keep an eye on our 6, so that along the way we can ensure that we will not be surprised in any fashion. Ensure, you know, it decreased the likelihood of us being surprised. You know, what did I get? I got 2 kills? I got 1? Yeah. Got that spit, and then I ended up getting that P-38. Okay, we got some flak to encounter. Frontline, of course. Doing just fine. Speed this up a tad. Go to 8 scale. On this one, I think we actually will go land. I think, you know, just show off my impeccable landing skills, which I've done maybe twice. I've done it more than that. It's just, you know, it's hard to land the BF-109. It had, in real life and in this game, they do a very good job. It had really shitty landing gear. The landing gear is very narrow and very fragile, which makes it a nightmare to land. It could be worse, I suppose, but oh boy. Okay, there's more out there. It's a good thing that it's a good thing that I didn't waste all my ammo there. I still have a little bit left, so that means if I need to engage whoever those 2 planes are, I can do so and still be able to shoot. Those both look like lightnings. They are both lightnings. I'll just hope that since I have the altitude advantage, they won't try to do anything funny, you know? Oh, they're engaged currently in another pell-mell. Those must be other allies of mine on their own other mission. Gotta be, right? That plane's going down. Okay, so I really just gotta hope that nobody takes an interest in whatever's going on here. Because, you know, I want to make it back safe and sound. Okay, well, I guess that was not to be. Alright, emergency combat power. Let's take him out. Oh, I'm behind him. Foolish. Foolish of you, my friend. Okay, hit him. Did anything bad happen? Oh, shit. Don't black out. Where'd he go? My pilot is very tired. I guess that's me. I'm very tired. I'm starting to get a little blackouty over here. Okay, I definitely hit him. Still in emergency power. Let's see if I can finish him off. That's, yeah, I'm sure that's fine. Okay, another hit. Come on, baby. Another hit. You going down now? Are you flying inverted? Doing silly things? Doubled our kill count. Where we head? We're going to the left. And nobody behind us either, right? Good, good. It's a lot of flak. Alright, let's compress again. Don't want to, you know, waste everybody's time. The boring bits. Oh, boy, my heart is racing. This is definitely more than a match for a P-38 with a less than experienced pilot in it. God, don't tell me that's more enemies. I don't think I can deal with more enemies right now. Let's just kind of peel off to the right. Get ourselves back down. We're in friendly airspace now, so if those are enemies, then those are... Oh god, can't you just leave me alone? Let's go up. And then we're gonna roll over pretty soon here. Rolling. Those are P-51s. I do not want to be involved with that right now. Emergency power. Don't black out. You can't afford to do that. A 2-on-1 is less than ideal. It's rolling scissors over here. Do not black out, buddy. You can't do it. No, 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 no. Okay. Did they just decide better of it? Did they just let me disengage? That'd be really nice. Oh, of course, everybody else is back home requesting landing. They used their ammo and then they just got the hell out. They didn't economize like me, get 3 kills and then have to be pursued by a few P-51s. Huh? No. No, they didn't. We need more airspeed. Okay, and of course emergency power is now over, so we are just sitting at just combat energy, which is 1.3 ATA, puts us somewhere at about, if we're cruising and doing well, about 500 kilometers an hour, which will go down to about 400 something kilometers an hour. Just make sure that they're big on. Oh no! Oh shit! 4 of them! 4 of them! There are 4 planes on me! Help! Help! This is not that time. Oh my god. Yes, peel away, peel away. You don't want to eat me. I'm not tasty. Okay, they must have like orders or something not to go too far into enemy territory. So it's very good for us, because oh man, oh god, that would have been so bad. There's 0 chance. I mean, I had 3 kills before today. Granted, I got 3 more, but Jesus, what are the odds? I'm gonna shoot down 4 Mustangs in a 1v4. It's just not gonna happen. Let's keep an eye on that. Make sure they didn't decide that they want to pursue me all the way back to my my airfield. Jeez. Wow. That's just nuts. My goodness. Okay. You know, that was definitely exciting. What? No. See, I gave the AI control for like a quarter of a second to see what it would do, and it wants to turn back. No thanks. I mean, what it probably wants to do is it probably just wants to take the most direct line to our assigned route of flying. But instead... Okay, cool. Everybody has landed except for me. Well, you know, everybody who's still alive has landed except for me, because that looked kind of rough. I think probably half of our flight ended up getting killed or wounded. Shot down. If this is disorienting for you, it is for me as well. Probably gonna be worse if I ever played in VR, which I would really, really like to. I heard it's just the best. But is not to be. I'm gonna have to download the VOD of this from Twitch, because Jesus, 451 is just on my tuchus. Okay, we're gonna go back down to like really, really low throttle. We're actually gonna throttle down to about 40%. I said about 40%, not 40%. Bop, bop, bop. How close are we? So we should be able to see our airfield from here. That'd be us. Let's get down nice and lower. 30% throttle. And then they better allow me to land. Proceed. Crane 5 approved for landing. Okay, so we're gonna maintain our altitude a little bit here. I know we're going kind of slow. Right? No, we're actually going probably way too fast. So we're gonna bring down the flaps. Which can take a little while. This is gonna be a rough landing. You can tell already. Okay, so flaps are down. Gear down now that we're below 300 kilometers an hour. Got the landing gear released. I definitely should have taken a longer approach. My descent is too fast, which keeps my speed too high, and I'm too close to 300 kilometers an hour. So I might break my propeller here going in, but I think I can pull off the landing. I'm going to nose up a little bit to see if I can decrease my speed a little bit further before I touch down. Come on. You know what I should do before I do that? is look at which keybind is for the brakes. Okay, plane controls. Flaps up, flaps down. See, I know that one, and I know gear. Wheel brakes is slash, comma, and period. Okay. Okay, come on. Don't bounce, don't bounce. Wow, I actually, like, barely bounced. Throttle the rest of the way down. Oh, this is a lot of bouncing. This is bad. Just alternate the left and right brakes. Turn the oh, I can just press I to do that. That's cool. All right, get the engine off. And that's it. We've successfully finished our landing. Yay! Successful flight. I shot down 3 aircraft. I doubled my kills. I am now an ace. I'm an ace. Look at me. IL-2. Ace. Let's see how many of us got shot down, though. That's the thing. Ooh, well, I told you, it looks like half of our guys got killed. That's, that is not good. 1, 2, 3, 4 killed. 1 missing. 1 wounded. 1 wounded. That's, less than ideal. Poor guys. Which means... Oh, he's been transferred. Is this us? This is us. Okay, so Dieter Wachsler has been transferred to our unit, and he's been made the commanding officer. Why? Because our commanding officer, Siegfried Augustat, was killed. Who led this flight? Julian Haas? Julian Huss led it, and he was killed. Okay. Yeah, okay, so he was the leader. Julian Haas. Julian Huss. Sorry, Julian Huss. Dead. That stinks. Jeez. Okay. Hey, our unit got... Oh my god. I was the only one in our flight that didn't get shot down. Get killed, captured, wounded, missing, whatever. Oh no. All of my friends are dying. All the men that I once knew. Okay, that's depressing. Jeez, that's rough. I'd still same rank. Feldfebel. Yeah. That's rough. Okay, we'll go to the next day. And then once we see what the next day is, I think I'll sign off. I'll probably upload the video onto YouTube, which will be my first YouTube upload in who knows how long. And then we'll go from there. Thank you everyone for watching. and I'll see you next time.